Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a general collective reading. If you'd like a personal reading, check out the description box down below. Let's get one channeled song. What is going on with the collective? What is the channeled song? Pulling Me Back by Cheney. So if you do not know that song, you should go check it out. So are you trying to pull somebody back, or are they trying to pull you back? Let's find out. What is the energy for the collective's reading? Okay, there is love here, there is a relationship, and there is some unfinished business. So I feel like this is a connection that maybe there were some patterns that were repeated within this relationship, that maybe you are together and then you break up, you get back together and then you break up. It's kind of this back and forth yo-yo with this pulling me back energy here. Maybe somebody was waiting on a proposal in their connection and that proposal did not happen. There was a lot of love and feelings, it seems like, in this connection. There's also a lot of emotions, but there's also this unfinished business between you and your person. So there is this need to really understand, what does this mean? How is this connection unfinished? And why is someone pulling back from it? So somebody is in their independent energy, in isolation, really guarding themselves from the connection and the emotions. This could be somebody that maybe you broke up with recently. This is somebody that you have a past with. It is somebody that you're really thinking a lot about this person. Maybe this person hurt you. Maybe the connection was very toxic. There was a long history between the two of you, but one person, I feel like it's you, collective, is really having to step back, because there is this need for you to really recognize what this relationship really was and what did it mean to you, so that you can really recover from it and really improve yourself. There's this need here with this healing card to really understand what hurt you in the connection and how can you really progress past it. Because with this unfinished business, I feel like either you are not finished with your partner that you broke up with, or they are not finished with you. Clearly the energy is you are both still thinking about each other. There was this union that the two of you did share at one point. You could be also intuitively trying to communicate. Maybe you're having some psychic premonitions of what may happen in the future, but somebody is definitely feeling like this connection is not over, that this was supposed to be for the long term. But the other person is really feeling very lonely, maybe needing to guard themselves from the connection. Like I said, maybe there was a lot of toxicity, there was a lot of bad behavior, and this might have actually came as like an unexpected surprise with the two of you breaking up, that maybe you or your person really didn't expect for this connection to come to an end. And that is maybe why one of you needs to heal, because there is this promise of commitment and loyalty that maybe you had within the connection, but that is now shattered. With this card here, I feel like with this broken picture, it's like the picture of what once was is no longer there. There's clearly a separation and a divide. And with that healing energy, that allows you really to gain that truth and clarity of what the situation was. And do you give up and let it go? Or do you really stand up for what you believe in and try to work out with this unfinished business? There is a lot of, triggering with this healing. Obviously, a lot of things must have transpired within the connection that is forcing one or both of you really to step back and really try to heal your heart and your soul. And understand, what is that decision that you're going to make when you're in this single or isolation energy? So let's find out, what is the likely outcome? Someone's definitely feeling left out, and that's why I think the other person is trying to pull them back. What is the likely outcome in this situation? Okay, so there is definitely a need for self-love. That comes with that healing. Temperance, it's all about something's not balanced, something's not fair, and really being able to move forward. Being able to really progress past the situation and making a point of making a decision. Understanding that maybe too many things were going on and there was a lack of focus on really what was important when it came to the connection. And maybe that's why there was that unfinished business, because there was a lack of being able to come together in harmony, being able to really see each other's from each other's perspective. So there's going to continue to be an imbalance. Things are still not going to be equal or fair. There isn't really going to be a harmonious connection. There's an instability here that is really there because there's a lack of growth or progress. There's some type of blockage in the connection that is not allowing the connection to come back together. Somebody does want to come forward in this connection and offer their love, but the other person, I think, is in this stagnant energy of really kind of thinking and really not entertaining doing anything with the connection, but really thinking for themselves. But with this unfinished business, I don't think it's off the table for the two of you to get back together, because clearly there is love there, and one of you is trying to pull the other one back energetically. But at this moment, it's a matter of really just allowing the time, letting everything settle down, and letting there to be a little bit of space so that you both can focus on yourselves. Really having that self-care and that independence is really important at this time. So let's get some advice. What is the advice? Okay, so really being able to stay connected to spirit. Things are going to expand. You're going to evolve as an individual person, and really understanding why everything is happening. Even though the future is still a mystery on what's really going to happen, because this is kind of an unknown territory with where the end result will be, allowing yourself to really be alone, being able to give yourself the time and the patience to understand that everything will happen in divine timing when it's supposed to. Yep, this separation has happened for a particular reason. There is no contact between the two of you because you both individually need to focus on your own happiness. You can't truly be with somebody until you are fully happy within your own connection. And even though there are a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions that maybe both of you are sharing, maybe you're dreaming about each other, the separation is something that is definitely needed. And that is because you need to find that peace and harmony within yourself. There is this sense of security that you both feel for each other. You both feel like it's home when you're with each other. But there is something more important than that home energy that you're feeling. And that is, you need to feel that home energy within yourself first. So you need to take a step back and recognize that maybe you need to sacrifice the relationship for the moment being to really put yourself as a priority, to really bring that security within yourself and not really lie to yourself about what the truth of the matter is. Yep. Let go of your ego and pride. Really being able to let your guard down and being vulnerable to yourself on what the situation really is going to allow you really not to hesitate and make that decision to focus on your own self-love. There is this split energy here, so maybe you're doing a lot of things, you got a lot of things going on, and in due time you'll really have to decide what it is that you truly want or you truly desire. But at this moment during your separation, you really can be a little bit selfish. You can decide what you want to do or how you want to do it, and really focus on that self-care, because that is really the number one goal with this breakdown of this connection, is focusing on what makes you happy, really being able to unpack and uncover within yourself what you truly want. And if you do want this connection, then that's something that if your person is energetically pulling you back, then you can consider. But otherwise, you can focus on what is really important to you and your own emotional state and what's truly genuinely going to make you happy and not make you feel broken or hurt or dissatisfied, because recognizing that you are somebody to cherish and you are very special is something that you're going to learn to appreciate during this separation time. So that is what I have for you. It is a collective reading. So if you would like your own personal reading, my email address is in the description box down below. Thank you. Bye.